Hi, welcome for this section number two and the three about our chapter about food preservation, safety, and quality management. In this second section, we talk about food spoilage and deterioration during storage. This we begin with this introduction to food about spoilage food in general with the different causes, factors such as such as condition of temperature, precision, humidity, moisture, and different factors. Food spoilage refers to undesirable changes to make a product unsafe or unacceptable for consumption. That is very important to manage this access. In Europe, spoilage is a major concern due to high consumer demand for fresh and minimal processed food. Spoilage result in, as I told, in different factors, microbial factor, enzymatic reaction, oxidation, or physical damage. This process reduces product shelf life, affect quality of the product, and increase economic losses. Understand and understanding spoilage mechanisms is essential, is crucial to develop the product and to create transparency between the manufacturer industry and consumer. About microbial spoilage, in general, it depends of water activity of the products. Microbial spoilage is the most common causes of food deterioration in Europe. Bacteria, yeast, and molds grow rapidly under improper storage condition. Pathogenic microorganisms not only spoil food, but also pose serious health risk. Temperature control is crucial as many spoilage organisms thrive between 5 degrees and 60 degrees. And for that, as you can show in this, you can see in this picture, the deterioration of this fresh apple with the with time caused by different factors, especially bacteria, germs, and yeast. For about bacterial spoilage is particularly affect meals, seafood, dairy product, and ready-to-eat meals. As it's very important risk for security of the product. The bacteria produces of odors, slimes, formation, and toxins, discoloration, and stored foods and indicated refrigeration and rotates and distribution accumulated bacterial growth. That is very important. So the condition of storage of the food it's in a crucial point. It's a critical control point in general in different process of foods. Yeast and molds in food chains in general, yeast grow in food with lower water activity, such as bread, cheese, and jams. Europe faces challenges from mold species capable to produce an mycotoxin and then affect the quality of the product. Mycotoxin monitoring programs are strictly reinforced across in the European in general with the creation of novel technology and research. Enzymatic spoilage mechanism. Enzymatic reaction naturally occur in fresh foods, especially fruit and vegetables, such as polyphenol oxidase, for example, for apple or for different product responsible of this brown color of the product. But this oxidation of polyphenols cause browning and texture degradation. It's not they have not impact healthy but quality technology of the product. This reaction reduces visual appeal, an important factor of European consumers. So it's very important to manage this damage with new technology and the new solution. Oxidative spoilage is one of the main important oxidation of related in general to vitamin, to lipid, degradation with different factors, exposure to oxygen, light, metal accelerate oxidation process. Physical spoilage factors as also important related in general to bruising, dehydration, and the temperature fluctuation during storage, for example, or during process of production of food. Packaging innovation aim to reduce this damage, exactly this physical damage, mechanical damage, and moisture loss. A regular audit of transport systems help ensure compliance with European standards. Temperature abuse in European supply chains. It's a critical point. Temperature with different steps related to temperature avoids accelerate microbial growth and chemical degradation. Studies show that retail display company on Europe often experience temperature deviation. This deviation compromise food safety and shortened shelf life of perishable products. EOT temperature sensors are increasingly used in monitored cloud chain compliance as a solution. We will talk about this technology in the next slide. European policies encourage industry to adopt digital monitoring systems and the new technologies. Humidity and moisture control issue is one of the most important factors of deterioration of the food and creation is spoilage for different food also. Packaging related spoilage problems, poor packaging materials can allow oxygen, moisture, and then oxidation of the food. So the European and different country has accelerated use naval technology such as modified atmosphere packaging and smart intelligent packaging. The European is promoting more sustainable packaging without compromising barrier performance. Post-harvest loss of the product is a considerable phase of development of the product after harvest, and the technology involves in this part is very important to controlling them. Europe use rapid cooling systems such as hydrocooling and vacuum cooling to slow deterioration. Harmonizing these methods can significantly reduce waste across the continent. The European Food Waste Index report that near 15% of global food waste occur in Europe. It's very important, it's significant. So the European aims to reduce food waste by 50% by 2030 with incorporation of new technology, new research in this area. Consumer have preference for fresh product compared to industrialized product. To meet this demand, industry focus on gentler preservation technique, use natural technology, clean labor movement, discourage the use of preservative, creating additional challenges for the industry and for institution in general. Clean label challenges, it's very important is the tendency in the area of the management and preservation of the food with this to create removing preservative, increasing susceptibility of microbial growth, and use some solution, biological solution, preservation alternative for chemical or synthetic products. Impact of supply chain complexity. European food supply chain involves multiple actors, increasing their risk spoilage. So the use of a standard supply chain is crucial to avoid spoilage of the food. Improvement, logistic, and real-time monitoring are essential for reducing these risks. Climate change and spoilage risk is very important to indicate this factor and as in this axis. Higher temperature and humidity promote microbial growth, storage, and transport. New pathogens and mycotoxin producing molds are emerging in Europe due to changing climate. Adaptation soft strategy of the solution is very crucial to ensure resilience and food system. Uh, uh, Rapid spoilage and seafood product is very important to indicate that for this type of product. So advanced cold chain, then all the new technology for this type of product is very important, such as the use of this type of advanced cold chain technology, such as super shelling, increasingly adapted traceability systems ensure rapid recalls when contamination is detected. Spoilage in meat, also we use new technology for this type of product. Temperature abuse, retail displays is a major contributor to meat spoils. It's very important to monitor the quality of this product using new technology with control of temperature and condition of storage. Spoilage in dairy product. Dairy product is such as milk, cheese, yogurt, particularly vulnerable for microbial, and the pasteurization or sterilization that we use this thermical treatment that we use is very important to control them and respected regulation about this type of testing or of treatment. For this section is very of spoilage and introduction to give solution, to develop solution, to develop an idea about quality, about factors of quality, food sport in general in Europe, and with this idea to explore the scientific principle underlying food preservation method. So this section number three, we develop based on spoilage and section, spoilage food section, we develop some solution some for preservation of quality during principal existing solution, and then we talk about innovative technology. Food preservation relies on scientific principle that allow inhibit or eliminate spoilage mechanism. Different solution exist, but we don't the efficient it's not efficiently, so it's very important to develop a new technology to preserve and maintain safety without compromising nutrition and sensory quality of the product. A role of microbial control. Controlling microbial growth is a foundational preservation strategy that is the base of all the must strategy. Preservation technique aims to remove or limit one or more this condition. For example, application of hazard analysis critical control point, HACCP, are used to identify critical control and then management of quality and hygiene in general. Thermical processing remains one of the most widespread preservation method in Europe that are existing with this regulation of European 852 from 2004 defined safety standard for thermical process. About pasteurization, it is one of the most thermical treatment that we use in different industry, such as dietary product, for example. A European industry continuously optimized pasteurization with optimizing technology used in this and for this technique is to controlling pathogen like Listeria and Salmonella, for example. Sterilization and UHT processing are also important technologies for thermical technologies that we use for avoid pathogen microorganism and to guaranteed quality of the product. Refrigeration are also a thermical condition, based thermical condition. Cold chain for the objective is to avoid spoilage of the product and guaranteed quality of the product. Freezing and preservation technique also. It's the same objective with different technology, different principle, but the objective is the same, is the minimize the spoilage of the food and guaranteed their quality technology. Water activity is one of the main principal cause of spoilage in general. Lowering water activity inhibits microbial growth by depriving microorganisms of available water, and then use the technology to management of this percent of water activity is very important to reduce in water activity and to enhance shelf life with maintaining nutrient density. Drying, dehydration, drying removes moisture and create environment with microbial growth. European drying technique. The method chosen depend on the product characteristic and strategy market. Optimizing drying parameters is essential so to preserving color, flavor, nutrient, and antioxidant in general for product. Freeze drying or lyophilization that we applicate in general for coffee or for dried product, some pieces in general. It preserves nutritional value. The main drawback is that high energy cost for this technology, but the result is very important for this technology of freeze drying. Chemical preservation method, we use different chemical preservation, inhibit microbial growth oxidation. We can use also fermentation as chemical method for preservation. The objective is to this combination between different technology or to guarantee the product quality, nutritional quality, and sensory quality of each product. Fermentation, as I told, ensures safety, lowering pH, and create, for example, for lactic fermentation, for example, for dairy product, milk product, for yogurt, for example, or cheese. All these products are a sort of conservation of the product based on fermentation. pH control as a preservation strategy with this acidity. Acid lowering pH inhibit microbial growth and extends shelf life of the product. Acidification is a used product such as pickles, sauces, dressing, dairy products. European regulation require clear labeling acidulient to inform consumers using that we use it in different products. MAP or modified atmosphere packaging is one of the most important technology that we use for food, for fruit, or for vegetables, or for meats, for some technology that guaranteed the quality of fresh meat, fresh salad, fresh bakery product, or cheese, for example. Vacuum packaging is one of the other technology that we use in this area and this vision of packaging for storage of the product. Advanced in film technology have improved barrier properties and sustainability of the product. About HARTL technology in Europe, HARTL technology combines multiple preservation methods such as such as humidity, such as pH, acidity. This method the objective is to guarantee safety and quality of the product. This approach allows for mild and dual treatment preservation, nutrition, and sensory quality. This type of technology is essential for high-risk foods such as ready-to-eat meals product type. Preservation and nutritional quality. Preservation method must maintain nutritional value, but also sensory quality of the product, such as texture, flavor, color of the product. So European regulation require accurate labeling of nutritional content. About sustainability and preservation practice, the European prioritize sustainability in all stages of food production and preservation with different steps. Circular economic principles is one of the most axes that influenced packaging and processing decision. Some summary of this part and the transition for the second or fourth part is very important to talk that this technology is very important to guarantee, to ensure quality, sensorial, and nutritional quality of the product, and the monitoring and the control of this and application of this technology is very important within control, efficient control, and good use of this type of technology. Food preservation principle in Europe combine safety, quality, and sustainability consideration. Traditional and modern technique work together, extended shelf life, reduce waste, regulatory framework. And the next section we will explore advanced technology. And this part this part number 3, we are developing the existing technology. But and the second one and the fourth part we will talk about the advanced and emergent preservation technology. This innovation aims to improve efficiency while meeting consumer expectation. For an introduction about this emergent technology, we talk about technology becoming increasingly important in the European food sector consumers, and it's based on research and scientific and clinical studies. The objective is to develop a new treatment, new technology, for this to guarantee quality of the product. Non-chemical technology are expanding rapidly as alternative to traditional health treatment. For example, the integration of this solution marks is a major shift towards sustainability and high quality food preservation. We give some example briefly. For example, high pressure processing (HPP) or how we done an overview for this technology applied, for example, here in pictures applied at some drink beverage product. It was usually adopted in Spain, France, Netherlands, and this type of product is preserve flavor, color, nutrient content better than traditional thermical methods, for example, compared to sterilization or pasteurization of the product. HPP mechanism and advantage, a lot of advantage. But in general, it's to ensure quality, guarantee quality, sensorial quality of the product. Is particularly useful for heat sensitive food that lose quality during pasteurization. Its main challenge remains the high equipment and operation costs. That is the main challenge of this type of technology. Application in Europe, it's highly applicated for different product, drink product, juices, or other conserves product, jam or other. Another type of product, it's PF, is pure electrical field technology that use short bursts of high voltage electricity to perforate microbial cell membrane. PF is primarily used in Europe in liquid foods such as juices, smoothie, and plant-based beverage. It's in one of the most technology and development. This technology is supported by several European research projects and pilot facilities. About mechanism is, as I tell first, slide is this technology. The objective is leading microbial inactive without thermal degradation, such compared with the thermal technology. The technology shortens processing time compared to combination pasteurization, for example. PF enhances extraction efficiency in fruit, vegetable, improvement yield and nutrient retention. it used in my laboratory in general to do the extraction of the bioactive compound with high quality for this type of product. PFK is used in different research, different studies, and we use it not just in Europe, but other in US or technology or in Asia. We use this type of product with this type of technology with in different laboratory, but also on pilot project for industry. Cold plasma technology is one of the most used also in the extraction and preservation of the food with high quality. Cold plasma is one of the major non-thermal techniques that use ionized gases to an inactive surface microorganism and to ensure quality of the product. But about challenges of this technology is the cost. It's not cheap, it's very expensive technology. One of challenges ensuring a uniform treatment across irregulatory food surfaces also. But it's one of the most high technology that we use in an area of food preservation. Ultraviolet light processing that it use in general in different process of industry to sterilize food surface equipment and packaging materials. Irradiation and food technology applied in Europe in general, strict lab and requirement for this type of used. Research continues to irradiation technology to develop application specific for foods. There is smart packaging technology, as I tell in the beginning of my presentation. Smart packaging integrates sensories indicators to that minute food freshness real time. This technology includes time temperature indicators, gas sensors, or briousness films. It's very important as solution, as smart food solution that under project like NextBake and smart food tech that are used, that are developed, that are exposed the advantage of this type of technology. Active packaging technology have different advantage regarding antimicrobial films, oxygen scavengers, and typical application for different product, beverage, meat, food, and fruit also. Biodegradable packaging innovation is one of the must question for industry, for environment. European environmental policies drive rapid technology growth in this sector. Biodegradable packaging helps industry meet circular economic and waste reduction target. Nanotechnology in food preservation is one of the most technique that introduce nanoscale materials that improve barriers property, antimicrobial activity, and shelf life of the product. There's a lot of application based on nanotechnology that use in different process of industry and pellet industry for preservation of the food, but also for production of some type of food. Super scaling technology is one also of the mesh of technology that use it to guarantee quality and nutrition quality sensorial but also nutritional quality. Supply chain involves cooling products just below their freezing points without fully freezing them. This method is especially useful for Europe seafood and meat industry. Ohmic heating is one of new technology. Ohmic heating use electric currents to heat food uniformly and rapidly. It's one of the solution, one of alternative for treatment, thermical treatment. Research focus on optimizing electrode materials that we use on ohmic materials and safety control. Ultrasound processing, one of the technology that are applied in my laboratory in my experience for extraction of bioactive compound also from food from vegetables, but also use it for production of different type of product. But there's some limitation including environmental treatment and equipment scalability for this type of technology and production pilot stage. Combined immersion technology is very important for each industry to create the high product with sensory quality, with nutrition quality. It's very important to combine different technology. The future of preservation in Europe lies in intelligent combination of multiple technology. That is very important for this type of technology, for the existing technology, and for this vision of Europe to combine the development technology to attain this objective of create high product from a point of view tech sensory and nutritional quality. This innovation ensures food safety while preserving nutritional and sensory quality. They are also support environmental goals by improvement energy efficiency and reducing waste. In the next section, we will examine food safety management systems and quality management systems, the systems for formed regulatory and operational background on European food control. Thank you for your presence.